You want to know what Cannibal Corpse really is like? They're scary murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do get that impression, but we all know that that's not true.
To the outsider, they're going to think, wow, these people must be whacked. They got to be psychopaths. Look what they write about.
Some of the best stuff was the Cannibal Corpse rumors. They would stop by like a local pet store or by like the Pound, and they'd take puppies on stage and they just stomp the shit out of them. And they just squish puppies all over the stage.
Would it disappoint you if I told you they don't kill babies on the bus?
You expect the outrageousness to be in real life as well. That's like the first time I found out the Slayer guys weren't really satanic. It just kind of like ruined it for me as a kid. I was like, well.
There's this girl that I guess was friends with one of ours, and she comes up and she seems like she's already drunk. And she's like, oh, where's Corpse Grinder? I want to meet Corpse Grinder. And I was like, oh, he's probably out back with all the bands. Like, oh, he's probably out back eating babies.
From what I know, all the stereotypes are true. I mean, I know I eat babies.
I saw George Corpse Grinder kill a gorilla.
Yeah.
And it was a nice gorilla, and he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
They expect us to be real harsh, kind of like Neanderthal-like.
We're not as crazy as everyone wants us to be.
We don't really eat people. Sorry.
We're not having a seance in the back room. We're not, conjuring demons or anything like that. So, yeah, no goats are being sacrificed on our bus. No.
I saw a baby's leg sticking out of his bass case, and he said, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "It's a baby's leg," and he said, "What are you looking at?" And I said, "Oh, nothing."
Yeah. That's Alex in a nutshell.
If you said, "Hey, you want to come have lunch with Alex Webster or Corpse Grinder," it probably gets people that would be a little freaked out about that until they actually sat down and talked to the guys.
They were very, very nice guys. They didn't eat my spleen, so I'm very happy about that.
Pat is actually the one that that is true. The rest is jokes.
Yeah.
It is true about,
That is.
We're gonna joke about all the other ones and all that shit.
But Pat actually is.
He's real scary.
Yeah.
You couldn't find 5 more normal guys realistically than those guys.
Cool thing is about Cannibal Corpse is every single person is their individual, and they're all characters, but they're all great characters.
Mr. Corpse Grinder, George.
Looks like this big brute, but it's really just like a big kid. The guy's name is Corpse Grinder, but, he's not putting dead bodies into a meat grinder.
He's like the gentle giant. Like, he looks like he's an intimidating dude, but when you get to know him, George is like the nicest dude.
Yeah. Here's my wimpy pillow for my penis. No.
He's a dreamboat.
You kidding me?
George is kind of like the youth of the band, I guess, and always was.
Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. That's right.
I think he's 12. We're not sure.
Hey, it's time to go get some fucking money.
Not immature. Not childish.
Wait a minute, you can't fit your head in there like that.
It's just George.
I'm into collectibles and action figures.
A lot of stuff that we did more of when we were teenagers. He's still doing that stuff. He still loves that kind of stuff.
Silver Surfer, love him. Galactus, who was not in the movie, by the way. That's a problem. Director.
I like the way he talks, because he talks like this, just the way he sings.
No! Because they make fun of my Baltimore accent.
Yeah, we all do it to you.
No!
Like,
yeah, everybody was just doing it. It's like, come on!
What I'm doing here, boys, man, I'll try and get it as fucking much yeah, and another thing, I fucking kill those fucking gnomes and those night elves.
We all know his love of video games.
That's all he does, basically, is play video games whenever he can.
He's always talking about that Warcraft or whatever it is. I don't even know what the hell it is.
All of a sudden, get hit by something, you're like, what? You turn around, there's some hunter fucking shooting you named fucking Legolas. Oh, that makes me so fucking mad.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Fuck the Alliance is what it comes down to.
Fuck the Alliance, man. Fuck Dark Elves.
No, it's a game, I fucking hate them.
People are going to forget even what band he sings for. All they're going to be saying at our shows is fuck the Alliance and kill gnomes and fucking gay-ass night elves and whatever else.
In Warcraft, there are 2 factions, the Horde and the Alliance, and I play on the Horde side. The classes are Blood Elves, Tauren, Trolls. Trolls, of course, rule. Undead, which are course rule. And the Undead have a dance. Each race has a different dance they'll do. The Undead's dance, they play guitar and they jump up and then they do this. They bang their head and do the metal sign. And Orcs. There you go. Alliance, Horde. I'm metal. Which one do I play?
Dorkcraft. That's my rogue. So anybody impersonating me, saying that they're, my rogue, Burning Blade, that's my guy. End of story.
I don't know how he's got time to even do Cannibal Corpse if he's like World of Warcraft that much.
Some people call it Warcrack, and it's for a reason. Because it's very addictive. It's almost an obsession. Probably. It definitely is. I'm sure if I went to a psychiatrist, he'd be like, you need to stop.
He's supported no matter what he does, because whatever he does that makes him happy, it lets him keep coming out and keep doing Cannibal Corpse. Cannibal Corpse, and then his family and World of Warcraft, and whatever else he does.
He likes to fish. He's a floored boy.
Oh, you missed it. I had one. Did you see him? No. You watch the water, not the grinder.
Loves his sword collection.
I have a bunch of swords that I don't have out in here. It's because, they do have mounts for the wall. I'm lazy and haven't put them up.
It probably wasn't the smartest thing, but we'd get shit-faced and break out the swords and start having sword fights. Swinging around these huge, sharp swords. I'm surprised nobody got hurt, but it was a lot of fun.
I went on the bus, we were hanging out, having a couple beers or whatever, and George was sitting in the back talking about how he just bought a sword. And he was doing all the sword moves, like, sword.
Yeah.
So he'd sit there with his sword and beer, and he'd just listen to black metal like all day. It was great.
Yeah, called the Black Metal Lounge.
Black Metal Lounge.
Yeah.
George is one of the most metal guys I've ever met in my life.
He's so metal. He oozes metal.
He's like a beer drinking dude.
I want a goddamn beer.
He's definitely easy to get fired up about something. You start talking about the Broncos or something that he's passionate about.
Yeah.
There's no like build up. He's just like bam. He's ready to defend.
I'm from Baltimore, so I'm not going to not root for the Ravens. The year that the Ravens won the Super Bowl, they beat the Broncos in the wild card round.
I remember arguing with Corpse Grinder all the time about the Raiders versus fucking Denver. Fuck the Raiders, fuck the Raiders.
Yeah, boy. Maybe not this year, but yeah, boy.
Extremely passionate about football.
That is not a Peyton Manning Colts helmet, by the way. Johnny Unitas, all right? The greatest Colt ever.
Whatever it is that he's into at the moment, he'll let you know about it.
George is the master of the claw machine.
The claw? What is that?
It's a big sort of pseudo game, and they have a lot of truck stops and restaurants, and it's filled with animals or toys or whatever. This thing comes down and grabs whatever prize you're trying to win and pulls it up.
Oh, one of them things where you do the...
I want a My Little Pony, a Care Bear one for my daughters.
I'll tell you, he is the master. He cannot be beat.
He's obsessed with those machines.
Trucker's little cat in the back here. I have a bunch of dollar bills right now. Burning a hole. Come on. That's fucking bogus. Booyah! That's right.
He has a few gifts, and that's one of them.
Yeah. He's really good at claw machines.
Claw machine, video games, and...
well, we'll get back to it.
Wait, I might be able to get something else now.
I want to play video games. I want to collect action figures and whatnot. I mean, when I come home, I have responsibility to watch kids, but that's where being a little bit of a child, I guess, at heart helps because, I see things differently.
He's pretty much Mr. Mom, I guess.
Come here. All right, time to go night-night, y'all. I'm a homebody. I'm fine just to be at home,
I love being home. Of course, I love being on the road too, but nothing like really coming home and enjoying, this.
Paulie is a father now. He loves his daughter immensely, and that's probably the biggest joy in his life is his daughter.
What? Daddy plays the drums, right?
Paul's got a 2-year-old like I do, so we trade child stories all the time.
In the days when we were 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 and you're sitting around and you're talking about the latest band or, did you get the new Sodom or, whatever. Hey, man, did you hear this? Or, did you see this chick or whatever? And now we sit around and we talk about our kids.
She wants me to take her fast, but Daddy isn't equipped right now. Everything revolves around the baby. Everything you do now and everywhere you go for the most part. So yeah, things have changed. I mean, I guess for me it was not like a natural progression, but I slowed down over the years. You know, I don't want to go out anywhere. I guess it would be a little tougher if you were one to want to always be, you know, still going out and party and things like that. I'd rather stay home and enjoy playing with my daughter.
He was the one who really adapted well to domestic life.
Yeah, I live on 2 acres here, and yeah, I've always been an animal lover. The usual dogs and cats, but my wife is a horse lover and an animal lover as well. And when we moved out here, we got a barn on the property and all that. So this is Dolly, the mule, and this is the one that we got first. Here's Wilbur. He said, yeah, I'll take some of that. Yeah, all right. Charlie, we've come to find, is well over 20 years old, and he's a little slow going. He's actually, I think he's a little blind in one eye. I got the Cannibal farm going. They're pretty much just like our pets, of course. They're like big dogs. I think it's very calming, very soothing to just be around animals, be in nature and have some space. And a lot of people wouldn't think that I'd be living where I live in 2 acres having horses and mules. A lot of people wouldn't expect that.
Paulie's a vegetarian now after the last 5 years, which really surprised me more than anything.
All the songs about how you can get killed and how you can be tortured and being, I mean, it's ridiculous. And then you find out he's vegetarian, it's just kind of...
They just can't understand how a member of Cannibal Corpse could be a vegetarian, you know, like I'm supposed to be eating meat, and you know, if I'm not eating meat, or if I'm not eating raw meat, I'm supposed to at least be eating meat, you know.
I was kind of disappointed when Paul told me he was a vegetarian. It's like, damn it. No, it's great though. He looks great though, so it's all good.
I remember seeing Cannibal Corpse play last time they were in Toronto and watching Paul for the majority of the set because I'm a drummer, and thinking, Jesus Christ, this fucking asshole hasn't slowed down one bit. And I have. I've slowed down Paul.
His job every day is very physical, so he's always been one of the more athletic people in the band for sure.
That's definitely something that he stresses, is to be able to stay in shape.
He plays hockey pretty often, and that's a challenging sport.
He's a damn good hockey player. He was a real good hockey player when he was young. And when he finally got to college age, that he could be able to play hockey for a junior college and have them pay for it, where I had to pay for everything up to that point. And he said, I got to make a decision here, Dad. He says, I'm going to go with the band and not play hockey. I remember that frosted me for first a little bit.
He got me into hockey years ago. He was always my coach, and was a coach of a team, always involved in that. So I love going up there and being able to skate with him.
Oh, he's really good, actually. He was one of the fastest skaters on the team when I seen him like a long time ago. I don't know about now, but...
I'm tired. Always tired when I'm up here. I feel like I can't skate when I'm up here. I don't know what it is.
I've gone to see Paul skate before on his team that he has down in Brandon. He actually plays. Uh-oh, is he gonna beat him? Oh, battling.
And he didn't play hockey for a lot of years because he was really dedicated to the band, and I guess he has to be. I mean, I know they're very dedicated. They spend a lot of time practicing and really honing their craft, and over the last 8 or 9 years, he's back to playing hockey again, so he's enjoying that part of his life.
We just finished our night of hockey here in Buffalo. Me and the old man here.
Yeah, right.
A lot of fun. We had a great time.
Did you see my 8 goals?
We saw them.
I didn't even have 8 shots.
My dad's been doing this for 30 years or whatever with the guys, kind of a thing. He's the oldest guy out here. But this is what it's about. It's about getting off the ice and drinking beer.
Hockey players and hockey lovers have to stay together.
Who's your favorite hockey team?
Well, I mean, I'm being from Buffalo, and, you know, it's always going to be Buffalo.
And I don't know about the Buffalo Sabres, but I like the Devils and the Montreal Canadiens, and he can say whatever he wants.
It's the Sabres all the way, you know. It's just the team that you grew up with in your city, and I'm that guy.
I could give a rat's ass about sports.
Yeah, getting Pat to do probably anything physical, like say, I couldn't imagine Pat being on like a jet ski or trying the water skis or exactly hitting the volleyball around on the court. I mean, that would just be like, yeah, I want to see that happen.
No, you won't see me in the beach with my toes in the sand flipping around a volleyball, but you will see me drinking a beer.
Pat is the introvert until you get a couple drinks in him.
He's a completely different person. We like him even more, actually, but don't tell that to the rest of the guys because too late now, I guess.
If I'm drinking, I'm probably the most loudest and most obnoxious, so it just depends.
Although I think he's not drinking as much now, which is good.
Pat's not drinking anymore? Fuck, Pat. Get some Budweisers in you, buddy.
I don't really like being out on the road anymore and being out drinking anymore. It just doesn't work.
He hasn't drank at all on this tour. That's lame.
If I want to party, I'd rather party here while I'm home, you know. And I don't want to party around people I work with.
That guy is so dedicated to guitar. He will literally start playing guitar at 10 o'clock in the morning and doesn't stop at all.
He constantly play. That blew me away. I didn't play as much as him. I picked up my guitar maybe half of the amount of time that he did.
He's so into playing the guitar that he sleeps with his guitar. He literally does. He keeps his Jackson just up against the wall on the side and he sleeps with his damn guitar.
Throughout the day, like if you go on the bus and you see Pat, he'll usually be sitting there playing guitar, running scales and that sort of thing. He's pretty dedicated to that.
When I'm on the road, I practice nonstop for sanity purposes. I also put that wall up where I don't have to like be around anybody else. I can kind of just get into my own playing, you know, and not have to really think, you know, about what anybody else is doing.
He's always a perfectionist when it comes to playing.
Trust me, I beat myself up so much. I'm my worst critic. I'm playing very sloppy. You have no idea the hell I put myself, the unnecessary hell I put myself through. It's such a stress ball as it is already, you know? Usually it's like probably my pacifier, I guess, you know?
Pat reminds me a lot of like, I don't want to say Ted Nugent, but the guy slings a fucking BC Rich Flying V and guns at the same time.
Lift weights, drink beer, shoot guns, play guitar.
He left out kill ladies.
Kill ladies. He's not even from Tampa, and he's more of a redneck than most of us. He had this like big old red truck with these big tires, and we drove out from Erlanger, Kentucky to Seattle, and we got pulled over once on the way by a bunch of state patrol officers. And they asked Pat if there was any guns in the truck, and Pat said, "Yeah, I got guns in the fucking truck." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Well, here we got an AK-74 assault weapon. This is kind of a neat little toy. You see these in a lot of movies. It's called a SPAS 12. It's you see it in movies like Terminator and stuff like that. This was a good find at the gun show. I walked in a house with it. My grandmother was over there. She was visiting. She's like, "Oh, Pat. That's terrible." Oh man, it was pretty funny.
It's alright. It's dead. It's going to die. It's going to die.
That's the first boar I shot. I said I'm going to shoot the damn thing right in the eye. And that's what I did. About 60 yards out, I wound up getting him right in the eye.
There's a little bit of footage we put on the Wretched Spawn. We didn't explain what was going on in that scene, so I'm taking this opportunity now.
The owner was holding the video camera like you're holding, and he had a shotgun at the same time.
And the gun he had under his shoulders pointing down there. I'm standing a little ways over there, and I'm holding a gun. I'm asking a question. He's standing there aiming a camera at me. He's got a gun under his pocket, and he's reaching into his pocket to get more shells. I'll never forget it. And his gun fired. Oh, shit.
I mean, he's lucky he didn't blow his foot off. He's lucky he didn't, you know, shoot one of us.
And a bunch of people didn't understand what was going on. They seemed to think it was my gun that went off, which I don't know how my gun would shoot and then make a cloud of dust 6 feet over there while I'm holding it in the air, and then it didn't move or anything. Fortunately, it was not a tragedy. Like I say in the video, I go, I'm glad it wasn't aiming at my fucking nuts.
That was a misfire there.
Glad it wasn't aimed at my fucking nuts. Because if he had it, like, I'm like, killer, my balls are blowing off, my kneecaps are blowing off, Austin's knees are, you know, who knows what could have happened. Guns are dangerous. I haven't gone shooting since then. If I do go shooting again, I'll go alone.
Let's review our gun safety, shall we, gentlemen?
I went to the range a couple times with Pat. He's got a big collection, so sometimes we'll go out there. He shoots a lot more than me, though.
He's definitely got a fascination with it, you know, too.
We're going to Serbu Firearms. My friend Mark Serbu, he builds mostly 50 caliber rifles, but he builds like a bunch of Frankenstein kind of firearms too. You know, just his own little creations. I like them, like to shoot them, like to shoot stuff. Not like living things, I'm not a hunter, but if I was gonna shoot something alive, it would be human.
Rob, he's something, man.
Rob's personality, a wild man.
Oh, Rob,
he's hysterical.
He's a party for sure.
A lot of fun to hang around with and get drunk with.
Well, here we are at my church, the Body of Christ Assembly. No, it's the Brass Mug. I come here probably like 2 nights a week.
Yeah, he comes in here.
Say hi to the freaks.
Oh shit, it's right there.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
I'm like the social bug, I guess, of the band. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Hey.
He really cares about his friends, you know.
I'm a people person.
Amazing. I love the kid. He's helped me through some hard times, you know, my counselor here and there on tour.
He's just a real down-to-earth guy and loves to have fun and loves metal.
If we'll be at our local metal bar and he's there jamming, he knows every song on bass, guitar, drums, all the vocals, you know, all the lyrics.
He was sitting next to a jukebox one day for probably an hour, and every song that came on the jukebox, he played note for note with it. And I was like, how does he know like every song and every riff? I mean, it was ridiculous.
He could just learn it within like a half a day. Like listen to it, and he'll start playing it back like right with it. This next 1 or 2 plays. I mean, the guy is amazing.
He has the best ear in the band for learning other people's music, especially.
The guy's got such a great memory that he'll remember all these old Tyronson riffs and Leviathan riffs, and you know, and he remembers them like he just learned them yesterday.
He's a library of riffs.
Yeah, I just have this guitar neck in my mind, and I can just like picture where all the notes are. It's weird.
I did stump him one night. He was like, dude, he was actually on stage saying, dude, I bet nobody can name a song that I can't play. And I come up to the side of the stage, I go, fast way, say what you will. Easy riff. Didn't know it, so I got him.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey, Rob Barrett is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life.
He should be like a stand-up comic or an impersonator.
He can mimic anybody. If somebody's got a funny way of talking, he can do it perfect.
Rob is the Rich Little of death metal.
Oh, this guy is the best of the best as far as doing impressions of people.
He used to call people and pretend he was a DJ on the radio and imitate DJs that you've won a contest. And the people fell for it.
I'm really good. I'm a mimic from hell.
He pays really close attention to detail on what people do, and that's why his imitations are good.
It's unbelievable, uncanny how he'll get mannerisms and movements and all these friends that we know and that he knows, he'll do them, and we're just like, dude, we laugh because it's, man, that's him, that's them, or whatever. You're just so good at that, man.
Yeah, of course.
And you can't ask him to do it, it just happens.
I don't do impressions on request. They just come out. You just got to catch them.
Now see, I told Denise that you do a good imitation of me, and she said you'd never do it.
It's pretty killer, man.
It's pretty killer, man.
Well, I mean, if he's right here, then I'll do it.
Alex, will you ask him to do an impression of you?
No, man, I don't want to see him do me. I'm too self-conscious for that, man. Because he's paying attention to things about yourself that you didn't even know existed. I don't even want to know what kind of dumb mannerisms I have. I don't want to see it.
And it's going to be detuned. And
He does me. He does it. And I'll just be like, you dick. But good, you say that because it's good, you know.
He does me really good.
Pretty fucking good at this shit, motherfucker.
He could have me rolling on the ground, crying on tour, just laughing my ass off.
Remember the bus driver on the second leg of the U.S. tour?
It's fucked up, man, but I mean, we gotta let
the shot!
That's this guy Rick Jenneret, now the play-by-play guy for the Buffalo Sabres. He like gets really loud sometimes. He gets really excited.
The shot!
Did he ever do an impression of you?
Oh my God.
Patronize me.
Rob is the creeper.
The creeper.
Creeper. I'm creepy.
He likes creeping.
Creeping. Yeah, I'm the creeper.
He'll get off the bus quietly, creep around, smoke a cigarette, disappear. You're like, where did Rob go?
Here we are, smoking again.
And then all of a sudden he's like right behind you. I don't know. Where did he come from? I have no idea.
It's the only time you catch me.
You heard him, you didn't see him, you just felt that presence like, is that Rob?
You just appear basically before, there he is.
All of a sudden I'm there.
I'm sure he's the same way now.
He's creeping and creeping.
Howdy doody.
Dave. What's up, Dave?
The creeper returns.
Here's a creeper pose for Rob.
I think Jack's more of a creeper.
Yeah,
than me,
Jack
actually.
does.
Like,
Jack does.
He goes off on his own for like half of the day, pretty
Yeah.
much, and then he'll just pop up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, Jack.
Jack, whoa. Crazy Jack.
Jackie!
I still couldn't tell you about Jack.
I've known him so long, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't even know him.
He was the quiet, unassuming one.
That doesn't mean that he's not necessarily an assertive person. Just means he doesn't yap as much as a guy like me.
It's hard to read him a lot of times.
He's a man of few words, and when he speaks, you know, he's short and sweet with it, but you know, it's to the point.
I've only seen that guy ever get mad like once, you know, and when I did see it, you were like, holy dude, Jack mad? He's raising his voice? Like, wow. I didn't think it was humanly possible for him to do that.
He's just a mystery man sometimes, you know, like he just goes off and does his own thing.
You know, you arrive in some killer city like Rome. Okay, cool, let's go look around and go do something. I swear we had just showed up at the place. We'd start walking to go find something. We get there, Jack's already there. Like, how do you get here already?
If you wake up at 12, 1 in the afternoon, and you see Jack, you ask him, dude, what's around here? And you will know the fucking layout of the whole city.
Or you cross him somewhere in the streets and he's just like, oh yeah, there's this store there and then the beach over there.
McDonald's over here, there's a bank over there, and this over here.
You see him for a second, and he's gone. You don't see him, then he shows up.
I'm at the library. I'm at the gym. I'm, you know, just riding around.
They're about to go on stage. Where's Jack? Where's Jack?
And I ride up on my mountain bike, ride to the backstage, throw my bike down, get on stage, and play.
I know Jack is the explosion.
And we'd always say he'd exploded, you know, like, where's Jack? Oh, he exploded, he's gone.
And he's the Oyster also. That's his main nickname.
We'd all be practicing, you know, practice space, you know. Jack's here, I'm here, Alex is here, Pat's here, and there's Paul in the middle, you know, where his drums are. So Jack has to walk past all of us to get out. You know, so if he's, you know, practice is over, he's going home. Practice is over, we'll be talking. Next thing you know, Jack's gone. I mean, I'm serious, man. He would just get past us and get by us when you wouldn't even know he was, you know. We'd be like, dude, how the fuck did he get out of here? Aha, the Oyster.
He definitely walks to the beat of his own drum.
I got the impression that he had a very mischievous sense of humor for the most part.
He wants to fucking, you know, bust some jokes out. He can do it.
That guy will say something and you'll have to like think about it and look back and say, did he just say that? That was the driest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
And then the biggest turning point was when I quit. And then the band just went down the tubes. I mean, what are they now? Nothing.
His whole life is like a performance art thing that only a few people get, and he's fucking with people all the time, and they just don't.
You
realize.
think?
Yeah, most people don't realize it.
And if you're not paying attention, it goes right over your head. But it's very dry. But I love it though. He'll just say some shit, and I'm just like, oh, that's fucking great.
He's really, I don't know how to explain him. And the Oyster, the explosion.
There's nobody else like him, and you can't even begin to figure him out.
You better not even try and understand it. Just go with it.
Alex is the smart one.
Really, really smart.
Smart. Very smart.
Very studious. Really intellectual guy.
Very, very, very highly intelligent person.
Knows everything about history and politics.
Ybor City is a neighborhood that was one of the original neighborhoods in Tampa, and they actually have a newspaper here, and I believe it was for a long time the only trilingual newspaper in the United States.
We toured Mexico, so he bought CDs to learn Spanish.
He was a big reader, so he would read a book, and he always had a dictionary with him. So if there was something that came up that he didn't know, he'd look it up. And we're like, what's that all about? He's just like, well, if I come across something I don't know, I look it up just so I know for the future.
I mean, his last name's not Webster for nothing. Webster Dictionary.
We were just talking about what we were reading and stuff, and he was just telling me how he's reading about, like, just sound waves and stuff like that.
I could explain what that is because I just read a book about the engineering thing. When something resonates, for some reason, like those pieces of metal are in an exact tune with the note that's being hit.
He's like, I'm in the business and we do this for a living. He's like, I figured I might as well find out exactly what it's all about, what the scientific end of it is all about. So then that's how he is. I'm like, wow, that's cool. I wish I was more dedicated.
He's a dedicated guy. He's as dedicated as he gets, I think, when it comes to a musician or a person. He's a real loyal type of guy.
Just a hard worker. He's dedicated to the music and he puts a lot of time into it.
I'm always going to be playing bass at least a couple hours a day.
That's awesome that you have that much dedication to your instrument after 20 plus years of being a musician. It's admirable.
He's always shocked when someone says anything nice. Every time I'm like, great show. He's like, really?
I think some guys, they get to a point and everybody's telling them how good they are all the time. They kind of stop. But Alex is like, nah, I think I could do a little better.
You can always still learn.
He's always craving to learn, which is great.
Always, trying to get better and better, always practicing.
You can tell it's more than just playing these songs. He likes to play his instrument.
He knows about all the scales and the modes and stuff.
I started working on being able to do actual scale patterns and stuff instead of just pedal tone.
That's all mumbo jumbo to me. It's like foreign language to me. I know how much time he puts into all this, so that's respectable.
Spent hours and hours and hours and weeks and months and years doing that. I think he's pretty well respected because of that.
He deserves to be thought of as a real spokesman for death metal musicianship.
He's the epitome of what, being part of a scene is all about.
He gives a lot of encouragement to the other bands and to the younger musicians who look up to him.
He was just teaching me his finger technique, so I play with a pick. In case I ever wanted to go into that realm, I just asked him how he learned how to play and what got him to the point he's at now.
Really talk with people about music, and he seemed like he was really into it, not just doing it for any other reason than just for the music itself, and loved talking about music and loved talking to people about music.
He's a music junkie.
He would always know all the bands and, be really into the underground.
He was just constantly turning you on to new music.
He's a consummate musician and businessman.
To me, it seems like he's kept that band together through whatever they've went through.
He's pretty much the captain of the band as far as I see.
He is the driving force behind keeping us all together, kind of a thing, and keeping us going forward.
He organizes a lot of stuff on the business end, him and Paul.
Myself and Alex, of course, take care of pretty much all the business.
Those guys were really smart in how they did their business, and that's why they're still around and still successful today, because they've grown into being not only amazing musicians, but really smart, good business people. See them develop and have kids and houses and cars and be able to live off the music. That's why we all do this. Really, aside from just being a fan and wanting to bring good music out to the world, you want to have the people that you work with have a nice lifestyle.